Positional isometrics in the sleeper stretch position. This is essentially just a pales contraction for a long duration in the sleeper stretch position. Typically, when we do the sleeper stretch, like to have something to hold your head up, so like a pillow, yoga block, whatever it is. From here, let's say my end range of motion and my for internal rotation here is there. Let's just say that that's what it is, for example. I'm set up pretty close to it, and then my actual isometric is driving my hand into this elbow as hard as I can for whatever the duration says. So I'm going to get you into as much rotation as we can create without pain, obviously, and then drive into that position as best we can. So from here, I'm driving back as hard as possible, squeezing, squeezing, squeezing for whatever the time says, 30 seconds, 60 seconds, might even be a couple of minutes. If it says different time periods, so for example, or different positions. So for example, if I want you to get one set where you're in end range, one set where you're a little bit out of end range, and one set in your mid range, that's what it would look like. I do a set here, mid range. I do a set closer to end range. I do a set closer to deepest range. That's just a way to gain more and more strength in those specific positions and make sure when we're doing this, we're contracting as hard as possible in each spot. So each spot I'm trying to drive out of it as best we can, and my opposite elbow is providing that immovable object. That heck, you could even have your hand do it here to make sure that I'm really driving against that shoulder as best we can to make sure we're giving the input needed for that shoulder to get stronger in this deep range, end range position.